Same thing here. Let's see. Why this looks so weird. Connector. Right here should be on the other side. Just like that. I'm also vacuum on the bottom for the PCB system. See that close? Stop the recording. Alright, so guys, at least I got the GoPro. Alright, this one is out. So it's not these phones. Something. And don't fight it. It has to come softly because nothing is on the way. My house goes in perfect. I got the two bolts on this side. Good. Trying to see through the bag. It's like something. It is a bolt right here. Probably another one. Well, it is and it's not. I'm wondering why it's holding me. Yeah, both are in the right direction. Alright, let me get this out one more time. Just to see what is holding me. No, this it looks like it should be there. Oh, this is in the right direction, the right spot, and I don't see anything else. Alright, so let's try one more time. Magnet. See, now it's it. That's the way it has to go. Don't fight it. It has to fit normal. Now I can put these brackets or align them. Let me get this gloves out. So I'm gonna need 2 10s. 1, 2. Let's try to put all the brackets. Not tied anything of this yet till we tied all the bolts on there. Same thing here. Let's see. Why does this look so weird? Got a connector. Looks like here should be on the other side. Yeah, just like that. We have also the vacuum on the bottom for the PCB system. We have the intake in here, intake manifold or inter-temperature sensors. Sorry. Gotta go to the rear hose, but let's start the manifold itself. Make sure it moves freely. Can get a short extension. Yep. Drop the extension with the socket. It's hard to see there. Hopefully you guys can see better than me. Just trying to bring the manifold down where it goes. There goes a last look before any torque. Make sure that everything is what it should be. Okay, that's just a clip for the rear hose. Make sure nothing is being squeezed. Everything looks good. And so is in here. Those two brackets are completely loose, so that should be not a problem. Let's torque this down. This looks really loose. I don't want to take forever. Same thing, start as closest to the center possible. All right, this goes to 8 Newton meters too. Yeah, that ball was just so loose. I'm like, is that getting tighter? The one on the back. If I can get to see it. I'll grab it. It's just like in a weird direction. Okay, got it. Okay. Now the last two here on the front. Okay. And that's it, at least with the manifolds. Turn the torque off. And I always remove the batteries so they don't leak in the torque because that will damage. They have an acid on it. Okay. Now I need to put that clamp on that breather part. Let's call that PCV system. It's right here in the back. It's very hard to do because it has a harness on the way. Well, actually, it's not a harness. It's another hose. So you have to fish it out to get connected. So it's better to use this type of plier. All right, and it's now all the way in, and we can release. Try to do that with a regular plier. It's pretty much impossible. This looks good. Put this. It has a hook, kind of like for the harness to be held by the same hoses. All right, so I put the cowler space covers at last, and probably I'm not going to show that. That's super simple. This is the most important thing to do. We can get this out, and let me stop the video, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm now going to put the coolant, which is best thing if you do that before you put for complete the air filter, which was the last part. Right top of the thermostat housing, there is a bleeder. I already cracked it open, and I'm just adding the coolant and the radiator, waiting for that to squirrel a little bit in there. That will take care of the majority of air to bleed it out. You'll see. Get to loosen up just a snitch more. Keep the screwdriver so where I can see, and I don't want to make too much of a mess. I already put like a 1 gallon in it. Yep, now it's coming out. And now we can, well, I can fill the radiator to the top. So almost took like just a little under 2 gallons. I can put then the filter in place. And I lose the clamp, I mean the hose. What I did with that right here. Looking for the screwdriver. Make sure this is loose enough. And it is. So we can wiggle this out because it has a nipple under. You want to make sure it goes in, and it did now. Okay, now we can tie the hose. I hope that the GoPro cut that part where I got a call and it cut my capture from the phone. I'm not sure how well or how good that will be, but it is what it is. All right, so the other thing that I put off camera is this is the purge valve for the Evap system, and then you have this hose. It's a plastic line that goes from here on the top of the intake. I always remove it. And it has kind of like the same clip that we have in the fuel line. All right, so I think I'm pretty close to be ready to start. Let's put some more coolant. All right, make sure that everything is connected, which it is. So let me crank the car up. Keys off the ignition. All right, fill the reservoir as well. It was almost a gallon down in there. And I'm going to start the engine. Hopefully the hose doesn't drop again. Make sure, let me make sure it doesn't. Oh no, this time it's holding it good. So the engine is running. I'm just in the back of the vehicle right now, making sure the exhaust hose stays in place. Because, especially after the cleaning that I do, it gets a little smoke. Well, not really a little, a lot. I still need to tie this number 10 on the sides and a 13 on the brackets. We can do that with the car running. Not really a problem. I got a socket for that. That's a 10. And a swivel. So what I usually do is let the car run for a while, let it warm up, check for leaks, and then take it for a test drive. And I gotta put all the cowl space stains, right? That's the 10. Set the ones in the back. And we need a 13. And I found a socket on the and the fuel pump. I mean the brake pump. A 13 swivel. That's good for me. I checked with everybody in the shop and it's not there, so I guess they replaced it someplace else. And to reach the nuts, it's gonna start to get warm. Trying to do that with a ratchet, quarter inch with a swivel, a swivel ratchet. Nope, no good. Got a swivel wrench just to make it a little faster. Put so much stuff on this end of the car. Using the screwdriver just to keep the wrench on the nut. Engine is running very smooth. Let me check for leaks. Nothing. Everything looks good. I will check the hose in the back and exhaust. Still there. All right, guys. So let me warm up the engine. finish putting the stuff. Um, Let me show you at least a little bit of the engine warming up. I think that's good enough. Again, the cowler space is just 10 millimeters and it's fitting in. It's nothing really that important in there. So I hope you guys like the video. You find it helpful. See you next time.